Hello. Apologies for the stop-start stream. This should all be working now. I clicked the wrong settings when I started, so I just had to switch it up. And yeah, now everything should be good. Cool. Who do we have in the chat? Say hello if you're here. We got Lloyd Roger Spencer. Stream failure pattern. Nice fake out. Lucifer, welcome. Mr. Raw, welcome. Forget about it. Welcome. Hostile Power, greetings. Greetings to you all. Who else? Trobe. How's everyone doing today? How we feeling? Everyone good? Wolf and Bear, howdy. James Tan, welcome. Which country are you in? I'm still in Malaysia. Still in Kuala Lumpur. Until, yeah, probably gonna leave next week. I think I've decided to skip Thailand and go straight to the Philippines. Because I think Thailand during Christmas, New Year will be too mental, and I want to spend New Year's Eve in Manila because I've seen videos about it and it's like insane. Like, because they just don't regulate anything and the whole street just turns, like, the whole city is just fireworks. So I've booked myself like a nice penthouse overlooking the city in Manila, and yeah, that's gonna be mad. So that's gonna be my New Year's. I don't know what I'm doing for Christmas yet, but yeah, I think skipping Thailand. I'll go back to Thailand when it's like not Christmas season. I'll be too busy over there now. So yeah, welcome everyone. What should we talk about? Should we talk about some crypto stuff? That's always nice. So Bitcoin had a very nice move up yesterday. We had our trading room yesterday, and yeah, a couple of opportunities to look at short positions, but they're not really paying so far. The main level, however, that we were discussing yesterday was the NPOC that we have at 102,800. So if price can get to 102,800, it gives us like the best risk to reward short that we can get, because realistically we're only really looking at a move back towards the point of control. Like, I don't think we're going to come take out previous week lows anymore. So yeah, there's not a lot that you can get from shorting right now, unless it's just a hedge. So that's how things are looking. I'm still very open to the idea that we continue further as well and go to 105,500. That is my target, and then maybe we see deeper correction afterwards. Yeah, everything's pretty slow, pretty low volume. Not a whole lot going on, but a nice opportunity to look at some altcoins, ones that maybe still have some value, because altcoins did have the bigger drop at the beginning of the week, so that gave some real nice opportunities for new trades. And yeah, so far recovering well. So not super bullish, not expecting this to continue to blast off to new highs, but really not bearish either, because the bull market's got so much longer to go. Anyone that thinks the bull market's over is like wrong, very wrong. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. These are the two levels. So above us, yeah, 102,800. If we are to get a move down, then of course we're looking at 92 to 88k zones again. I don't think we're going to get there. If there is to be a short position, I think we'd look at support at 98,500, point of control, and then get a continuation afterwards. But maybe we get a new all-time high tonight. because this is responding really well. So you had your weekly open. It's holding above these highs. Things are looking pretty good. So yeah. True. So you disagree with Bergazi? Yeah, he's just trolling. Or, I don't know. He's either trolling or just, yeah, not thinking straight. Because it's like, yeah. Bull market's not over. It can't be over. There's too much money in it for it to stop now. It's just like, simple. Cosmic about to rock again. Let's go. Thoughts on Cosmic. Cool. I'll have a look at that in a minute. I haven't really looked at the chart. I know there was some FUD. I'm still up in when I bought. Am I traveling solo? Yes. I am. Turn my music down a little bit. So, Cosmic. Yeah. This is what you expect from low caps. Even though there was FUD, this is what you expect from low caps anyway. Like, alts flushed, didn't they? So it's natural that something that has no liquidity. Like, look, this has no liquidity. Remember when this broke out? And we were getting moves of like almost 100% in like every few minutes. It's a real illiquid asset. This doesn't, not concerning. And this is what you expect with altcoins. If it goes to zero, it goes to zero. Don't really mind. But yeah, I know this had some FUD. Some guy was like attacking it for apparently like copying something, but then the project that he was saying, like he was like, oh, you copied my project, but his project was a rug pull, like an actual rug pull. So who knows? Who cares? I'm at break even, so I need to make a clever decision right now. I mean, it's up to you. Like, I'll just look. Zero's here, yeah. Zero's here. So what's the point? If zero's there, and you're looking at the potential for it to go higher, like, I don't know. That's your risk, is zero. That's how it always is on alts. But you got a good risk to reward. It's gonna go negative. Yeah. Anyway, what else are we looking at? I wanted to talk a bit about total market cap. I didn't really want to look at total market cap, but I just think this is an interesting chart. And just some targets for where I think the bull market is likely to end. So there was someone asking about like bull market targets. And I don't really have price targets on anything. But if the whole crypto market goes between... Oh, we're taking out that high. There you go. This is what we discussed as being the clearest opportunity for shorts. Yeah. Yeah, but really, realistically, like crypto market cap, I think we're headed towards like 7.5 to 10 trillion dollar market cap, which isn't too crazy. Last time above all-time highs, we went 300% higher. If we go up to here, it's a lot less than 300% higher. So if anyone's looking for ideas of when you want to scale out, it would be if we go above like 7.2 trillion and then expect like a blow off top to happen somewhere around 10 trillion. Not that anyone asked about that, but someone did ask about it yesterday. So that's what my thoughts are. What else do we want to look at? How's Starknet doing? It's very good. ZK Link's looking good. ETH's looking... Everything's coming into the red. So Bitcoin's approaching red. This is the trade we discussed in the trading room yesterday. This is the one. So if you are going to look for a short, this is the best one you can get. Unless everything goes to new highs. We're right there. So it's this little zone on Bitcoin, this little zone on Ethereum. We're right at it. Are there diminishing returns on total 2 or 3? I don't know. How does this one look? I think we can expect a better cycle from altcoins this time, because previously Ethereum didn't really do, like Ethereum didn't take part too much in the last cycle. So where would that take us for alts? The 1.618. Wait, this is, yeah, total 2. Where's total 3? Okay. Yeah, fair enough. You guys need to like ask me stuff. Otherwise I'm just gonna be quiet and just look at the charts. Again, this was Baby Doge. We discussed this in the trading room yesterday. Looking for a short around here, which is where we've come. And then if it does come down to around about 0.004 per million Baby Doge, and that would look like a decent trade. Turbo. What's up a lot? Wow. LDO. Link pumping on Trump news. OP. TP. That was nice. Taking out all the lows. Getting a good bounce. This one, Hostile Power brought this one up yesterday. Again in the trading room. It's not a trade I took. We just put this on the chart to show where the targets would be, because a few people did manage to catch this dip. Ah, here we go. Now chat's talking. Are you shorting that H4 box on BTC? So I am. I do have a hedge short on Bitcoin, which is from the same level. So I have taken profit on it. I will probably just hedge, like compound that trade. So I had the short. I took profit. I may as well just add back on the size that I had initially. Because, yeah, I don't think the momentum's there to really get like continue. So if you are short here, you're going to be able to get an exit. I think we at the very least do come back down and test like 98,600 at some point. So it makes sense to me. This is high enough now to make a short worthwhile. These ones around like the weekly open and like just taking out these highs, that like shorting within like internal highs is a bit because as soon as you take out one, you go to the next one, you go to the next one. At least this one, it goes into price discovery afterwards. So okay, cool. Even if we come and take out the highs, you'll get another dip, because that's just the way it goes at the moment. With like, I don't think we're looking at a big impulse again. So yeah, here makes sense to be short Bitcoin and ETH. So I am actually and at the very least you should be taking profits on the altcoins right now. So, this isn't a short I want to be like profiting from massively either, by the way. It's hedging long exposure. So anyway, I've added back in a little bit of what I took profit on before. It's Razor. I'm in a long on BTC right now. Yes, this is a good place to be taking profits on longs. Should I trim or full TP? ETH. ATH is in the altcoin ATH, or do you mean all-time highs on Bitcoin? This is your choice, guys. But yeah, this is the MPOC. Even if there is to be further correction, you would expect that to get cleared up anyway. Does CVD on spot work better on exhaustion or absorption with a trending market? I'll look at that in a minute. I'll think about that. I don't really use CVD anymore. The order flows, like, I ran some stats the other day. I don't know if anyone saw my tweet or if anybody in the crew had read it. But this cycle, comparatively to last cycle, when you actually take in like dollar valuation and the amount of coins that are being traded, we have about 16% of the volume, daily volume, that we had from the last cycle. 16. So less than a fifth of the volume that we had in 2021. And we have no retail trading on CEXs anymore. It just doesn't really exist. The only people that still trade retail on centralized exchanges are the people that survived from the last bear market. There's been no new money going into centralized exchanges to trade yet. And I don't really think it's going to happen anyway. So it's only the 16% of us that are remaining. The big whales are trading on-chain now. So if you want to follow order flow of what whales are doing, then it's all on-chain. And we don't have order flow, and we never will have order flow for that. The only volume that we actually get on centralized exchanges now are market makers. That's like it. Like 90% of the trading volume is just market makers. It's just the exchanges. So you can't really read anything into it, because when a move's done, you're naturally just going to get stuff going on. So yeah. And I've been saying this would happen for a couple of years now. And it's like, it's not going to get better. It's only going to continue to get worse. So just understand that there isn't an edge with it so much anymore. And the sooner you understand that there's not really an edge with it. With Coinbase, there is, because Coinbase is where the big money takes place, which is why Coinbase is the only chart that I actually trade, because actually the POCs is the points of control, liquidity. Coinbase is king. It always works. Every time we've had a point of control migrate, prices repelled. Every time we've come into an MPOC, prices reacted. So Coinbase is great, but perps exchanges, fuck them off. Like, don't stop looking at them. If anyone that tells you there's alpha there anymore is like, just ignore them. Yeah, they're stuck 3 years ago, and you have to adapt. So ignore what they're saying. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. There's not enough volume, and there's not actually people trading them. So there you go. Where am I staying in the Philippines? I don't know yet. I have no idea. So I've booked an Airbnb in Manila, and then I'll just see where I go from there. So that'll be for New Year's, in like in a tall building. I'm on the 57th floor or something. But yes, anyway. See how the reaction goes here. Where did you get those stats? I just looked at the historical screenshots on CoinMarketCap and some other sites, and looked back at what volume we had on comparatively to where we are now in the last cycle. How's Bali been so far? I haven't been in Bali for like over a month. I'm in Malaysia now. Have you heard of Hype? Perpdex may become an L1. Yes, I do use Hype. I did get a small airdrop on Hyperliquid, but I didn't use it anywhere near enough to make it worthwhile. Well, there we go. Here is the red zone. Yeah, like, I think on-chain trading is going to become really, really, really good over the next year or so. So there's Hyperliquid. There is the other one. And there's one that I am going to be this one. So I've shared this with the crew before, and I've shown it to you on stream. But Let's find it. This one. Variational. So they've got a test net already. So this is similar to Hyperliquid, but you can short things like you can short stuff that's on pump.fun and all of that kind of thing. So like any contract, you just put in any contract address and you can get 5x leverage. Now they're going to increase the leverage, but for now it's like 5x. It's only testnet at the moment, but you can get like funds on your testnet. It's pretty cool. So you can see my wallet address, but I don't really care. Don't know what wallet that is. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So you can go on Solana. Yeah, trade some like base meme coin or Sol meme coin. It's short horny. So even though it's not on like centralized exchanges, you can trade perps on these things. It's kind of cool. So this is like Hyperliquid. So this will get an airdrop at some point. So if you start using the testnet, start farming points, it'll be pretty good. Luke, do you still have heat maps? Yeah, heat maps I think are still useful. Seeing the limit orders. For spot. Not for perps, for spot. And anyway, that's not to say that I don't like... Not that I don't use order flow ever. But I don't really need it for trading anymore. And there's not really any alpha with it. What else is in the chat? What do you think about DOT and ADA? Don't hold, not interested in trading. So, I don't know. I don't think there's a trade to be had on either right now, is there? They're like the most boring tokens I can think of. Again, it would be a short locally. Even though the market still looks good, I think just contraction, like market's going to contract. We had a big move down. We've come back up. I don't think we're necessarily looking at new lows, but I do think we're looking at something like this happening. Yeah, it just makes sense, right? So you can look at a short. Don't expect new lows. If it happens, it can happen. Then you look for longs here. It's really very straightforward. So this has just corrected the impulse down that we had on the daily, and then you've got levels down here. So let's just Cardano. Hopefully we just see that it ranges, because I think that would be really healthy. DOT. DOT looks more likely that it's going to make another low, because it's just stopped at that internal 4-hour OB. Like the first one, not gone all the way to the top. But again, no reason why we can't see it just trading between these two levels for a little bit. It did take out the low. I think DOT looks worse. I think DOT, we probably find that it comes lower. The thing with Cardano is it didn't have like this whole impulse here. Or, well, it did. But it doesn't look as bad as DOT. What else do we have? Anchor VWAP. Yeah, just the thing is, like these are your trades, and everything's just all right. Wherever the next new high is going to be. So see if it holds. $8.40. And then it was the same on ADA, right? Same on ADA. This is your trade. $1. $1 even. New highs. I bet half of the altcoins in existence look like this right now. That's funny. AVAX. Oh, you. I was really pissed off with this because it didn't take the lows. Very sad. Doge. Stuck at the POC. Stuck at the VWAP. Yeah. DYM. Everything lows. VWAPs from lows. Tons of fucking VWAPs from lows. Loads of them. Everything there. Can you check dog runes? Yeah, of course I can. I hold dog. There we go. This is when I bought dog. I bought it here. This looks really good. Just a real nice cup and handle kind of thing. I round tripped my profit once. It's not gonna happen again. It's not gonna happen again. See, I have dog on I did it before it hit any exchanges when it was really difficult to buy. And I could have just waited until it went on to exchanges. No idea what all of this is about. I don't know why I only got into Mexi and not the big ones. Oh, Bounce Bit, do you mean, or Dog? Dog didn't get onto the big exchanges straight away because they didn't pay for listings. So the exchanges had to actually get the supply for it themselves. So it's very, very bullish. Don't know what Bounce Bit is. Is Bounce Bit BB? Is that this one? BB. Yeah. Yeah, again, looks decent. You know what? You know what this looks like? This looks a bit like Cosmic. When Cosmic, look, this dropped 40%. Okay, Cosmic drops a little bit more than that. A little bit more than that. It's similar, right? Yeah, this looks good. If you manage to get it here, then great. How about Turbo? Turbo the Turtle. The thing with this kind of stuff, there's not much point me doing any TA on it, because essentially, like, the only TA you really need to do is just, alright, where's the 1.618? There it is. Here's your TA. There. There you go. Because that's what's going to happen to anything that's not dirt, garbage, trash. But I don't know what this is. So if you want to play it safe, you take profit there. Which, conveniently enough, whoops. Ah! What am I doing? So yeah, there we go. If you're playing, like, if you want into a TP that's internal, then it's going to be there. If you're looking at price targets, it's going to be up here. Bounce Bit did bounce a bit. Yeah, it did. It really did. Turbo, yes. So Turbo I am long on. Turbo. I don't know where my trade. Where am I long from? I think I have a long. Turbo. Let's try and figure out where I longed. Oh, right, okay. Here. Okay. November 25th. I've been holding this for a while. Ah, it was on these lows. So it's down here. 7.6. Not the best entry in the world. Up here. But basically the plan was long after this. but I just didn't get a very good entry on it, so I was long from here. Whoops. It's not bad though. Not bad, not bad. Any suggestions for spot trading? What do you mean, like tokens I'm looking at, or what? I have my little spot bags. So there's ZKL. So these are more recent spot positions. So ZK Link. A lot of space to run above. There's one that doesn't look like that at the start, but anyway, you get the idea. ZK Link, just buying it a couple of weeks ago. It's up really nicely. Is it Sia? No? Sai. This one, Sharp AI, was buying it around here somewhere, around the point of control. But the thing is, all of these are already up. Mint Layer, ESTT. This was Delirium, reminded me of this one. Okay, this is a good one. This one looks decent. What have you done? Get a nice breakout, coming back into test support. You'd be holding that anchored VWAP. You'd be holding this anchored VWAP. Mint Layer looks really good. Spot bag. Spot bag. There's the one. There's your long. It's been through a whole summer of accumulation. You shouldn't be coming back to take out the lows again and to go back towards the highs that it made last year, earlier on this year. 12R. Beautiful. In fact, I will be buying more because I was not aware we'd had this pullback. And I'll be sharing this in the Discord. So let's see what this can do. So yeah, that looks good value. What else is there? Hey, TA, right? Who needs order flow? You just go, oh look, there's the level I told you it was going to go to. All order flow would have done on this occasion is confused you, because that wouldn't have given you anything. There's no excess on the highs. So this didn't give any excess on the highs. So if you were watching order flow, you probably would have been like, I'm waiting for a little bit. And it didn't happen. And then it's like, what happened at all-time high as well? You had poor highs. Just trade the levels, guys. Red box. ETH the same. What are you using for confirmation if not for order flow? Don't need it. It sounds bad. I don't need confirmation. When it comes to crypto, I don't need confirmation. If I have a level, I just trade the fucking level. The market will confirm it. The market will confirm to me whether I'm right or wrong in my ideas. And yeah, it's like the drop. Where did I say we'd find support? I told you it would be at the previous week point of control. And look, there was not a single 4-hour close below the previous week point of control. And I told you this would happen when price was here. And I said, that's your support. Did I need confirmation? No. You just buy it. Do I need confirmation here? No. And like, it's literally every time. Because I think this low as well we got. And these shorts that we had, because it was this point of control, as this point of control migrated. And then we get the move down. ExoChart is so expensive now. Yeah. And what are they doing? Nothing. It's super expensive, and they've basically all retired. Everyone that works on it or worked on it. And they're just not even, they're not really interested about developing it any further. You find an order flow platform and like they're all Luxury dislikes this. Luxury. If people would just put in a bit of effort to learn Sierra charts, they could get everything they need and it's cheap. Yeah. No, but seriously, like the team at Exo are basically retired. I mean, yeah. And they just live off of the subscription now. Like, that's why I don't support it. Crypto faces sleep on stream. Very nice. Fuel network. What's fuel network? I don't know. Have I used Quantower? Yes. But again, I will keep repeating the same thing. You don't need that shit. I'm getting all of these trades all the time. And basically calling all of the moves. And I'm just doing like points of control, liquidity, OBs. It's just balance and imbalance. Like, there's literally it. There's the only things, the only things you need on the chart is balance and imbalance. Balance is a point of control and an order block. Imbalance is a high or a low or a gap. That's it. And it consistently works over and 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 over again. And every single trade that we've had within this whole range, every single one of them has pivoted on one of those points. Every single one of them. So I go back to here. We had the point of control migrated to the highs. I shorted the POC as it did it because price is going to repel away from it again. It left behind a weekly naked point of control. We knew it would come back up and take it. We got the drop. It came back in. Where did it bounce from? Was the previous point of control. There it is. It bounced from there. Where did it go? Back up towards the highs. It was the 4-hour OB and back to the POC. Where did it find support? Oh, surprise, surprise. There's a 4-hour gap and there's a 4-hour OB. It found support. It made a new high. Where did price come down the other day? Oh, look, it's the 4-hour OB. Where did price come to as it bounced? Oh, look, it's the OB. Where is price rejecting now? Oh, it's the NPOC that we left behind because at this time it was still the same week and now it's a different week. So now we can go and test the point of control that was left behind. Every single pivot is just those 4 things. And I've traded every single one of those pivots. Say that again. No. Just just pay attention to the video updates I give you. So where is price going to find support if it drops? Let's see how our developing POC is going. So we know previous week point of control held. We don't need that anymore. Previous week open, high, low. Previous week high is up there. Previous week low. Keep open. Keep weekly open. Current week POC. It's there. So that needs to, we need to find some volume higher up. So I'm going to take off this one. So this week, we still probably need to correct. But anyway, if we're looking at a short, this will become clearer. It needs to go into next week, probably. But anyway, you'll have a naked daily there. We'll leave behind a POC. Is this a new strategy you're using? No, it's the same. It's the same thing I've always done. This is how I've always traded. Do you have a scalp strategy that can be used any time of the day? Well, I don't scalp anymore. So this is why I'm much more relaxed with the trading. I do not sit in front of my computer and trade all day anymore. So that's what's changed, is I don't scalp anymore. But scalp strategies, you use the VWAPs and you use session highs and lows. So if we're on a trending day, which we are, I'm just going to get rid of this. Trending day. No, we're not. What? We're not there. It's because it's like midnight for me. I'm thinking of this from like my days all thrown off. It's only like morning still in the US. So no, we don't even have a trending day yet. Previous day VWAP close is looking interesting. God, it's so early in the day, guys. If you're looking at a level local to trade, then it'll be there. Would you put stop loss above this wick or above the box or above all-time high? Well, so for me, this is one that I would have invalidation above all-time high. But now you've had a reaction, you can probably just, I mean, it shouldn't be coming through the box, should it? It's not enough of a drop yet. Yeah, no, don't try Bollinger Bands and RSI. I mean, each to their own. Not for me. But hey, if you can be profitable trading Bollinger Bands, fair play. But like the notion that you can scalp on something that's like this and price does this through it, and how you can scalp Bollinger Bands is just alien to me. Scalping moving lines, unless it's a VWAP, impossible. Did you make more in scalp or in day trade when you're at your prime with time? Paulius, talk a bit more about why did you stop scalping? Because I remember a year ago you said you only found consistency when you went on lower time frames. So if I'm trading crypto, I've never really been a scalp trader on crypto. I've always been a swing trader. And I would take day trades with small amounts of risk. And that's how I've always really been. I've always been a 4-hour time frame, basically, trader for crypto. 4 hours, just what I've always liked. Now then, 30-minute and below, I would trade if there was something quite clear, or like quite clean for me, but it would never really be with like huge amounts of size. Like, I never really day traded crypto with big size. It was more just like, just a way to just stack a bit of cash. And then it was the bigger swings that I've always been better at. Now, NASDAQ, when I trade legacy markets, I only scalp because I'm too lazy to do any TA on the NASDAQ. And I don't really have any kind of idea of where it's going to go intraday or what's going to go on. With Bitcoin, I do TA on it. I analyze the chart. I know the levels I want to trade. I can wait for them. With NASDAQ, I'm not going to do that because I don't give a fuck what NASDAQ does. I could not care less what NASDAQ does. So I will just scalp it. And then I don't need to know anything. I don't need to know a single thing about what's going on. I just whack it on a 1 minute or a 30 second, and I just, or even lower, and I just scalp extremes. I won't know where price is. I won't know where it's going. I'll just be boom, boom, in, out, boom, boom, in, out. Generally speaking. Now, I do a little bit of, like, I do a small amount of analysis on it, and I'll be aware of, like, okay, if there's a 4-hour gap coming up or where session highs and lows are. But that's the extent of it. Like, I'm not like analyzing it in the same way that I do crypto. So yeah, if I trade the NASDAQ, I'll just scalp it because I'm lazy. And with Bitcoin, it's, yeah, higher time frames. The thing with NASDAQ as well is because it's a prop firm, you can gamify it. Like, and I do this all the time. It's a game to me with prop firms, and you can make some money from it. But you can gamify it. You can be really, really shit and still make good money because all you need to do is manage risk appropriately, and you can like go long on one, short on the other. You can do bullshit stuff. But yeah, anyway, yeah. I'm maybe not giving myself enough credit. I do analysis on the NASDAQ when I trade it. I'm maybe over exaggerating a bit. I'm not that bad, but yeah, that like is the gist of it. Anyway, where were we? And yeah, the reason I'm not because I'm not trading the NASDAQ now is because I don't need to trade, and I don't really want to trade every day and sit in front of a computer. So like I've shared this. I 20x'd my account in 3 months by trading. So, and I want to travel. The less I can trade, the better. I'm just addicted to it. I can't stay away for too long because it's too fun. Even though I get bored of it often as well. But yeah, that's it. I trade for fun now. I trade for fun. And if the market's not fun, I will not trade it. Simple. ML looks really, 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 really good. What else do we want to discuss? I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. By swing trading, you mean 20x? No, I shared this, look. What am I doing? Here. Let me pull up my Twitter and you can see. So this is my account over the last so 1936 account growth in 90 days. And I did a video so you know it's not photoshopped. It doesn't look that good anymore. For two reasons. One, because I had a little bit of a drawdown the other day. And two, because you can see that this started from a bit of a trough, started from a bit of a valley. So obviously the P&L over that time is going to look better. Anyway, where's... Fuck. Oh, you can't... Where's it? Can you not see the... Oh no, you can see it. That's weird. It doesn't show up on my streaming thing. But you saw the video, right? Just then. So the reason why my 90-day P&L looks so good then is because it was 90 days from here. So everything's just been going up. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be as... I can't exponentially increase my gains forever. So now the momentum slowed comparatively to this move. It will look good again in February. But yeah, you get the idea. It's still 20x since back here, since that day. Do you go over your swing strategy in Discord? I haven't been there in a while. I mean, like, only every trading room. This is the thing, I don't really... It's not really a strategy, it's just find your levels and trade them. Which is just purely what it is here. We just found the level yesterday, so I trade it. If I put a red box on the screen, you can be damn sure I'm going to act on it. That's my strategy. Just look at the charts, find the levels, trade the levels. And then just know your invalidation, know the risk. You don't need to know your target. All you need to know is your risk. The level and the risk. The exit, it's up to you. Do you enter in the middle of the box or at the start of it usually? Again, it's not set in stone because the market can do things. It's in an area. Like, I took the short before I got to the box because I knew I was streaming and I would not be able to react quick enough if it went into the box. I'm really not bothered about getting the ultimate entry. If it's very clear to me that we're going there, I'll just be like, I'll short it. And then you just watch what happens. Why is the POC level a box? Because I drew the box. I drew the box yesterday because there was other stuff. But that's the box I drew. It's not that complicated, guys. It's just... Yeah, it's an OB, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm being weird. I'm making it seem, yeah, there's a bit more thought that goes into stuff than maybe what I'm saying here now, but just explaining it. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I just came on here for a nice little chat. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope there was some stuff that was useful for you guys. And I'll see you in the next stream. I'll see you on the next video. But yeah, have a great day. Yeah, bye-bye.